welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are taking a guided tour of a tool that's really changing the game for how we work, create, and even learn. I'm talking about Google Gemini. So let's just dive right in. So let's start with a question. What if you had a co-pilot for your brain? Someone to help you brainstorm ideas, untangle really complex problems, or just give you that little push to kickstart your creativity. Well, that's the core idea behind Gemini. It's not about replacing you. It's all about amplifying you. So what is it officially? Well, at its heart, Gemini is a conversational AI assistant. But a better way to think about it is like a multi-talented partner you can talk to. One that's built to understand and generate all sorts of things. We're talking everything from simple text to complex code and even images. Okay, so to get the most out of your Copilot, you gotta know your way around the cockpit, right? Let's start with the dashboard. This is your personal mission control for every single project you tackle. Honestly, the whole experience really just boils down to three main controls that you're gonna use all the time. You've got new chat for starting something new, recent to jump back into an old project, and settings to tweak things just how you like them. Let's break them down real quick. So the most important thing to know about New Chat is that it gives the AI a totally clean slate. This is crucial. Say you were just planning a vacation to Italy. You definitely don't want that context bleeding into your next chat about, debugging some Python code. This makes sure your Copilot is 100% focused on the task at hand. And what about recent? Well, think of it as your personal conversation history. It's absolutely perfect for when you have that aha moment hours later and you want to jump right back into an old discussion without starting all over again. It's basically your own project archive, ready whenever you are. All right, we've got the dashboard basics down. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. Because just like any mission, you need to pick the right engine for the journey you're about to take. You've got two main options here. On one hand, there's Gemini 2.5 Flash. Think of that as your quick, zippy engine for everyday stuff, getting fast answers, brainstorming, rapid summaries. Then, on the other hand, you have Gemini 2.5 Pro. This is your high-performance engine for the heavy lifting. We're talking deep analysis, complex coding, or creating really detailed, nuanced content. So it's speed versus power. You get to choose what you need for the job. Okay. You've chosen your engine. Now for the fun part. How do you actually start the conversation? This is where the magic really starts to happen. It all starts right here, in this simple-looking text box. This is your direct line to the AI. Every question, every command, every little creative spark you have, it all gets typed right in here. This is the launchpad for all your ideas. But what happens when just a line of text isn't enough? What if you need your Copilot to look at a specific report, or a photo you took, or even a particular website? That's where this little plus sign becomes your absolute secret weapon. This is how you supercharge your prompts. You can upload a PDF and ask Gemini to summarize it for you. You can attach a photo and ask for a detailed description. Or you can drop in a web link to get the key takeaways from a long article. This is what transforms Gemini from just a chatbot into a seriously powerful analyst. And of course, if you're not really in a typing mood or maybe your hands are full, you can just use the microphone. Just speak your prompt out loud and Gemini writes it all down for you. It's a fantastic feature for convenience and for accessibility too. And now for the really, really exciting part. Beyond just text, Gemini has these integrated tools that are like unlocking special superpowers for your copilots. This is where it plugs into the whole Google ecosystem, and things get wild. Just look at this toolkit. These aren't just features, they are genuine superpowers. You can generate stunning video clips with VO, or use deep research to pull together info from hundreds of sources, not just one. You could whip up some incredible concept art for a project with Imagen, and then, get this, use guided learning to have Gemini teach you the skills you need to bring it to life. Each one of these tools is a game changer, but together, they open up a whole new world of possibilities. So, we've toured the dashboard, we've picked our engine, we've learned how to talk to it, and we've unlocked the superpowers. Now it's time to put it all together and get you ready for your own journey. So let's wrap this up. The key thing to remember is that Gemini isn't just one thing. It's a super versatile and powerful co-pilot, designed from the ground up to be a massive booster for your creativity and your productivity. And because it's so deeply woven into Google's ecosystem, its capabilities are just going to keep on growing. And that brings us to the final and really the most important part. The tour is over. Your co-pilot is waiting. The dashboard is yours. So the question is no longer what can it do, but what will you do with it? Your co-pilot is ready. What will you create first?